If you'd like to see how I'm going to add some beautiful bling to this shot glass and this shorty bottle and transform it into this as a quick 40th birthday gift, keep watching this video. So today in this video, I'm going to be adding some rhinestone embellishments to this little shot glass. I think it's a 1.5 ounce. And this little bottle of Absolute Vodka. This is a 50 milliliter bottle of vodka. I purchased this as a set of 24 for about $16 off Amazon, probably about a year ago. They're really cute, and these make really nice stocking stuffers. We'll get into that. So I was invited like really last minute to a 40th birthday dinner. And I'm like, what can I make? I want to make something cute. I know that she likes blue. So I have some blue 5 millimeter rhinestones here. I also have these larger size gems that I like to use. So I'm going to be using liquid fusion glue today. Now I will also be using some UV resin, and this is something you can get on Amazon, about like 200 gram bottles of these for $20 is what I paid about a year ago. A little bit goes a long way. This stuff is like great to use it as a glue in some situations. So I'm gonna make the larger size gems lock on instantly using this. Now, this doesn't work for everything, but I've tested it out. I did a whole bottle, a whole jar. I used these on a whole shot glass before and it came out really pretty. But I wanna incorporate some blue in there, so we'll see how this goes. Because I don't think I ever used these larger size gems on an actual bottle. Now, this is optional, but I do have my Sharpies here. Sometimes I like to color on the glass to give myself a nice backdrop, because usually when you use blue on blue, it just looks better, it makes it pop with the rhinestones. So whatever color you're using, if you can color it or paint it first, it tends to come out looking even better. And it helps hide your mistakes. I did wash this glass and I wiped it with alcohol. It still looks a little cloudy. It could be because my hands may have a little oil on them. So just make sure that you just keep it nice and white. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I do have this LED UV lamp that I purchased off Amazon. This was about, it was about $25. My first one I had was $12 and it broke twice. I bought one twice. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep spending $12 on these. I spent about $25 and this has been the best one yet. Still kicking. And it just, I feel like it cures things even faster. So yes, this is the same lamp you would use if you were doing gel nails. So let's go ahead and get into it. I was gonna incorporate some pearls with this too, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna just see how this goes. I'll add the larger size gems first. I have a wax pickup tool. And you can get these from Amazon. I also have them on my website as well. Liquid Fusion, so far I've only been able to find this on Amazon. It's about $12 or $13. This is a 4-ounce bottle. And it's supposed to be non-toxic and it has a very low smell, little to no smell. And it's a nice hold. Could you use this glue with these? Of course you can, but they'll be sliding and they won't lock on immediately. You'll have to kind of work on one side, let that dry, then, you know. But if you use this with these, it locks on immediately. So let me go ahead and show you. Okay, so I kind of put too much and it kind of just rolled around the whole glass. I was off with my judgment. You have to do little bitty dots of it, because see, look, now it's kind of cured on my glass. You really can't tell. I'm gonna cover that up, but you see how this instantly stopped rolling around? It's locked on there. And these are very pretty and have some nice shine. I have these for sale on my website, and I actually have 25% off until December 1st for Black Friday sale. You want to do a drop, add 1 stone, and go directly under the light, or else it'll slide everywhere. Okay, so you just really want to make sure that when you're using the UV resin, especially, you'll have a nice full bottle. Mine was pretty much to the end. It's very small drops, 1 at a time, maybe 2 at a time. Stick it right under, bring it back out. And I didn't realize I was out of focus here, out of the camera shot angle, so forgive me. But as long as you do that, you'll be just fine. about 2 rows. I still want to add a few more, but it looks very pretty, very elegant where it is now. So I'll just add a couple in between. And my wax pickup tool didn't do the best job picking these up, so I just kind of had to pick it up and just sit it on there the best way. Now, if you think this is taking a long time because you have to place each stone at a time, it's not. Look how big these stones are and look how small this shot glass is. It fills up pretty quickly. Now, and you can definitely stop at 2 rows. I went ahead and did 3 just to be real extra, you know. And I think like right here, I'm just gonna add 1 more. You can see the little spot right there. And I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna close this out. Just trying to decide if I wanna do a bigger size one. Or do I wanna do, let's see, the bigger size one or the smaller size? These are the 2 different sizes I have. I might go ahead and do a bigger size one. And I don't have these going any type of certain way. It's just however they fall. That's what it is. I'm almost done. Like I said, I thought blue was gonna come into play at some point, but it didn't. But it's cool. So I'll let that sit there and figure out what we're gonna do with this bottle. I decided to start peeling this up. Now when you start trying to get this glue off a bottle, it makes it like really hard and difficult. But it's coming up, you guys. See that? So I don't have to use a Sharpie. I'm gonna just kind of wing it. But I don't want to take all of it off. So I have an X-Acto knife and I feel like I don't have the straightest hands. But I feel like I should be able to kind of go straight down and pull this off. It's crooked already, but I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, all right, not too bad. So now I just gotta take some alcohol and try to get this goo off. So I guess that's a little tip there. Be careful, but get you an X-Acto knife for those precision cuts that you have to make. I'm gonna take some little regular alcohol here. Clean that off, or you could use a Brillo pad, soap and water, it's up to you. The 91% alcohol is pretty strong, so. Okay, ooh, it's nice and smooth. I thought I was gonna have to use a Brillo pad. You hear that? It's squeaky clean. Okay. So I can kind of move on. It's completely optional. You don't have to do all of this. I try to make these DIYs as simple as possible because I don't want to make people think they can't do them. Like, oh, I'm not doing this. Oh, I don't have an X-Acto knife. I'm not gonna do this. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. No, do it. Look. See? Even if you have to use a razor blade, look at that. Bam. It's not perfectly straight, but it doesn't really matter. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to get this off the bottom. Okay, so I have the label scrubbed off, cut off on this area. So to make sure we incorporate the blue, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna force it on here. Not force it, but I'm going to go ahead and get the blue incorporated because I'm gonna trace out around this area of the label. And we're gonna get this blue on here. So although I did at first plan to have the rhinestones in the blue on the shot glass as well, I'm glad I didn't. I don't think that would have looked right if I would have put these rhinestones scattered in between those larger ones. I just don't think so. But I do like it on this bottle. By the words on this bottle being blue and then me just kind of trimming out around this little label here, I think it was a good idea to incorporate that. So I'm glad I did. And this didn't take long at all.
The Liquid Fusion, like I said, is one of my favorite glues. It's not all heavy on the smell, you know. But I don't personally use it on shoes. But it's great on glass and plastics and things like this. So if I had to guess, this probably is no more than about what? No more than about 45. It's at least about 50 or under of these 5mm rhinestones that I'm using here. And the rest is going to be a lot quicker because I'm going to add the big gems on there and go one by one, which again is not going to take long because the glue literally cures in seconds when you put it under the lamp. And remember, the back of these stones are not flat. They're like a rounded backing to them. But choose like a decent angle, either like towards the middle or kind of to the side. But make sure you get it on there and let it cure.
Laying it on there, putting it under the light. I'm just going to go ahead and get some of this done and then come back and show you what I have. Okay, so this is my first time doing this. It's coming together, and I like to see something that I created that I haven't seen anybody else do. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking at other people's stuff for inspiration, but when you put something together you never saw before, it's kind of like, wow, okay, it's different, you know. I'm glad I got that blue on there. I don't know how these type of rhinestones are looking with this, but I'll take it, I'll take it. So again, I'm just doing 1 or 2 little drops, putting this heavy bling on and putting it under here. So I'll show you some more what I'm doing. Okay, this should be enough for 2. Right now my pickup tool is doing what it should do. It's actually doing what I need it to do. And then I just grab this and put this on here like that. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just doing a couple seconds, as long as it stops moving around and stops sliding. Then I'll let it just sit for like a long time once I'm finished. But that's all I'm doing here. I like to get this part done first so I know that it's going to be even and can sit down. Because I messed up and made something not even on shot glass and it wouldn't sit on the table. So I make sure I at least get that bottom row completed. But again, I don't have any certain way I'm doing these. And then if it kind of slides off, just grab another one. That's cool. And these are not flat. If you didn't notice, these are not flat on the bottom. They are like kind of rounded off. So that's what really makes this challenging, but this UV resin really helps me get the job done. Okay, so I'm almost done, as you can see. Very sparkly, very beautiful. Ooh, can you imagine how this would look with the sunlight hitting it? Now I'm getting to the nitty gritty. I have this little space here, so I'm just gonna kind of finish filling this in. A little dab there. It may seem like it take a long time, just dabbing and moving, but it is actually not that bad. Now, if you were to drop something like this really hard, I'd imagine something may pop off. Because remember, this is not flat back gems you're dealing with, and they're so large. But whatever piece slanted or however it's laying to the surface of this bottle, trust me, it's locked. I think you have to drop it really, really hard or intentionally try to pry one of these off. It's not going to come off easy. But I am really impressed. I used more of the smaller size ones than I did the huge big ones. But I'm really impressed with this. My first time using this on an actual shorty bottle. I'm gonna go all the way up to this top, and I'm on the neck part. I'm just gonna keep going all the way to the top. It's pretty much real extra and gaudy, but that's the look I was going for, so that's fine. If someone were to give you this, would you open it and drink it? Or would you say, oh, this is too cute to drink? That's the little conversation we were having at my aunt's house the other day. She opens her drinks. No. She doesn't open her drinks, but my sister-in-law, she does. And she just fills it back up. I like that people open it and fill it back up. But I also get it if someone feels like it's too cute to use. I get that too. But I prefer for someone to enjoy indulging in their little drink. But just keep it. So I probably have about 2 more stones to put on here and I'll be all done. Really just probably 1. I'm gonna put 1 here. Let's see, 1 more. And I'm gonna just let that.
Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of this shorty Absolute Vodka bottle and this shot glass. And I feel like these are absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. It's very chunky. It's thick. It's very blingy. And that's the look that I was going for. I definitely appreciate these big rectangle rhinestones. I really appreciate them. And I like the fact that I have not seen anything else like that. When I gave it to her, she loved it. I actually posted the shot glass on my other Instagram. I did not realize she was following that Instagram, so she did see it, but she didn't see the Absolute bottle. I had it in a box, and she was like, oh, I already know what it is. And she said, I love it. And I said, what are you talking about? She said, you posted it. And I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. So she kind of spoiled it, but she didn't see the vodka bottle. And it was a dinner party, and her friends were also blown away. Like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So I love it. It's very dainty. It's very girly. It just looks like, it kind of reminds you of like little ice cubes, actually. It looks like it could be like some beautiful little sparkly ice cubes. So this is a great stocking stuff for you guys. Or like if someone is really into shot glasses and they collect different shot glasses, this will be amazing for someone like that. Now, if you have more money and a bigger budget and you want to do it big, get the big bottle. Bling out the big bottle. Bling out a bigger cup or glass or whatever you want to do. But if you're on a budget, this little $3 shot glass and this little $3 vodka bottle will look like it was more like $300. But maybe I'm exaggerating. But it won't look like it was something there that's just small. You come, you show up with your gift. It's customized, it's blingy, it's a statement piece, it's an eye catcher, it's a conversation, and it's wonderful. And most people really like customized gifts, especially if you get them a drink that you know they drink. It's cute, you know? So I think these are nice and fun. They're simple to make. If they have little juice bottles like this, I'll start doing those. Because me personally, I don't drink. But I know a lot of people who do drink. But I don't want to make it seem like drinks are just the only type of gifts to give people, because they're not. But even though I don't drink, I still probably make one of these shot glasses for myself. Just because it's cute, you know? And if you want to go a little step further, you can monogram it and you can put their initials on the shot glass, or their name or something like that. Or if they're in a sorority or something, you can put their sorority initials or letters on there. There's so much that you can do with this. But I just like to throw things out here like this to give you ideas of how you can, even if you had a pop-up shop and you wanted to add something very unique to your table, you could do something like this also. But you have to make sure that it's okay with the establishment, because these bottles do have liquor in them. So thanks you guys for watching this video. I hope that you did get some nice ideas from it. I hope that you were inspired in some type of way. And if you did like this video, I greatly appreciate if you give it a thumbs up, share it on Facebook, and if you decide to subscribe to this channel, make sure you do hit that notification bell so that you will be updated every time I upload a video. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye-bye. Check out our website, myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my You can follow me on Instagram at LifeIsAWholeVibe with underscores in between each word, and you can follow me on TikTok with the same name as well. Bye-bye.